Hello children, welcome to your online SST class. Today we will discuss chapter 4, Studying the Earth. What will you use to find the location of a place? No doubt, map. In this chapter, we are going to discuss about maps. Here you can see the image of a map showing 7 continents of the world. Look at this map. You can easily see all the 5 oceans with continents. Wow! This is your favorite map, Google Map. Now, I am going to tell you some things about maps you may not know. First, modern map printed over 500 years ago. Second, the world's best map collection is in Paris. And third, most expensive map was the first to name America. Children, हमारी हमेशा ही ये जिज्ञासा होती है कि हम नई नई जगह जाएं, डिफरेंट लोगों से मिलें। आप देखो, आपकी समर वेकेशंस का टाइम पास होता है इस पेंडेमिक को छोड़कर, तो आप अपने पेरेंट्स के साथ प्लानिंग स्टार्ट कर देते हो कि इस बार कहाँ जाएंगे। कई साल पहले न्यू लैंड्स की खोज में कितने ही यात्री समुद्र के रास्ते निकले और कुछ यात्री तो वापस ही नहीं लौटे। क्यों? क्योंकि उनके पास एक्यूरेट मैप नहीं था। अब तो आप सबको मैप्स की इम्पोर्टेंस का पता चल गया होगा, क्योंकि जब भी आप फैमिली के साथ कहीं जाते हो तो आप एक्यूरेट डायरेक्शन के लिए गूगल मैप लगा लेते हो। उसकी हेल्प से आप आसानी से अपने डेस्टिनेशन पॉइंट पर पहुंच जाते हो, राइट? आप देखते हो शादी के कार्ड में भी मैप ड्रॉ होता है ताकि आपको डेस्टिनेशन पॉइंट में पहुंचने पर कोई प्रॉब्लम ना हो। A map is a representation of the earth's surface or a part of it on a flat surface. The word map comes from the Latin word mappo, which means a napkin. A book of maps is called an atlas. People who make maps are called cartographers. Maps provide various kinds of information like directions, routes, relative distance, etc. There are various types of maps. Physical maps. Maps which depict physical features like mountains, plains, plateaus, deserts and rivers, etc. are called physical maps. Political maps. Maps which show the political boundaries of countries and states and show their capitals are called political maps. Resource maps show natural resources found in a region. Climate maps show distribution of rainfall and climatic conditions. Topographical maps show shape and equal height above or below sea level. Next, transportation maps. As the name indicates, it shows roads, railway lines, railway junctions, airports, etc. Spatial maps. Maps showing features like vegetation, wildlife, population, industries, crops, railways, roadways, etc. Children, every map contains some basic information which helps us to read the map. This basic information is called element of a map. Every map contains these elements: scale of a map, direction, sign, symbols, color, key or legend. Many types of signs and symbols are used in a map depicting roads, rivers, railways, mountains, plains, etc. Each map has a key or legend to help us to understand the symbols used in the map. Now children, every map has 4 main directions and 4 sub-directions. North, south, east and west are the main 4 directions. The top of the map is the north, bottom is south, to your right is the east and left is the west. The 4 sub-directions are: northeast lies between north and east, northwest lies between north and west, southeast lies between south and east, and southwest lies between south and west. All the maps follow the same system of showing directions and sub-directions. You will find a small ruler-like symbol on the lower right side of a map. This is known as the scale of the map. A scale is used because it is not possible to show actual distances between the different places on a map. It is the ratio between the distance on the map and the real distance on the ground. For example, on a map, 1 centimeter may be used to represent a distance of 100 kilometers or 500 kilometers or more, depending on the size of a map. For example, distance between Delhi and Nainital is about 300 kilometers. So, according to the given scale, the distance between the two cities is shown by 3 centimeters on a map. A map also uses different colors to depict different landforms and water bodies. Generally, maps follow a common color scheme. Yellow color represents deserts. Red color is used to show plateaus. Green color depicts plains and lowlands. Brown color is used to show mountains and highlands. All water bodies are represented in shades of blue. Advantages of maps. A map can show variety of things. Maps help us to locate cities and towns. Maps can even show the streets running in a city. Maps show the boundaries of various countries and states. Maps can also tell about the natural resources that are present in a particular country or in a state. Maps show the location of certain physical features such as landforms and water bodies. And the most important, maps are easy to carry. Now children, there are some limitations of maps also, that is disadvantages of maps. The earth is spherical in shape with a curved surface. A curved surface cannot be shown accurately on maps. A map shows the distorted looks of a place as it is flat. It is impossible to represent the entire earth accurately on a map. Children, long ago, when the means were limited, people used some instruments like astrolabe, cross staff, sextant, and magnetic compass. Astrolabe was used to measure latitudes. Cross staff was used by navigators to find the latitude of a place. Sextant helped to calculate the distance between the horizon and celestial bodies. like stars and planets. Magnetic compass was used for finding directions. It is still being used today. Now children, this lesson has been completed. Okay, bye.